We might talk about some old days.
Oh, that's funny.
Thursday.
Oh, shoot. Friday.
He gonna bite. He just look like he gonna bite. What's up, y'all? We are getting ready to start. Let's see what we got here.
Come on now. All right. This shit
When
right.
she said, hate everybody, I was assuming she was hot.
I'm ready. I ain't ready.
Can't trust a bunch with blonde hair. Can't do it.
Woo-hoo.
Can't do it. It reflects on what we have.
Hey, what's up, Brothers Inc? Come on in. We got Brothers Inc in the house, y'all.
I say everybody with blonde and red hair. You got
Come on over. We got a chair for you. What you having, folks?
My boy coming too.
All right. Put a chair on over.
It should be no surprise, okay?
But you're in between both of us. I can't let you come down.
Listen, you don't know I talk about people who don't come to school like they go to private school. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to be out here like she got the Ursula. How you doing? She's out here like she with a cape, okay? You know what I'm saying? After the football team with those. You know what I'm saying? What was the worst school? What was the worst school you think of when growing up? When you think of, like, man, I hope my mom sent me there. What school would that be?
You laugh, so.
Oh, okay. You don't want to insult somebody's school.
You can tell people what you think.
You actually on this like, no, you know what school you don't want to go with. I'm trying to think what school it was. Because Kate wasn't that bad, okay?
Oh, he said Kate with no bad.
No, Kate wasn't that bad.
That's because he went to private school.
You said we knew how to do that. Luckily, we live, so I'm not going to go in all the way. And people get to know that too, though.
Okay, so check this out, y'all. You know this sound that we always listen to? This is Nicole right here. Y'all get to see it. But she might give us a little live, you know. Maybe. Let's see.
No.
Of course not.
Sound good, though.
Get your mic. Get your mic, Brotha Inc. Oh. Oh, we missed the Didi.
Gotta get my tummy tight. I'm gonna get my body today.
Oh, that's true. Mike Jones.
Let's get your fight right. Tune in to these 1 and 7 p.m. on Wednesday night. Fast talk, let's not forget it. Where you get your fashion take. Late fashion mix. Yeah, you know it's gonna be lit. Ow.
I remember that.
Ow.
That's the part. Y'all like Y'all like that?
Yes.
Out.
Wow.
Hot.
I remember that.
That was hot.
Sing it up on it.
She gotta sing it.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What's up, Brothers Inc?
Hey, Dad, what's happening?
my brother. All right, you good, man?
All right.
Tre Benet, Brothers Inc.
I'm Brian, by the way.
Nicole.
Nicole, nice to meet you. You just mentioned Nicole's hot new hit.
Yeah.
What? Told you. She could perform at the Brotha Inc. social media. I missed it.
Missed it. We might have to do a rewind. Rewind. I'm gonna need you to come on over. Don't we have one more person?
No, she couldn't make it.
Okay. That's all right.
Yeah, she had some people, staff call off at her daycare today, so she's the boss.
Yeah, when you the boss, that's what happens. Hey y'all, it's your girl. I want you to tune in every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. And listen to all the fashion trends, what you should wear, what you shouldn't wear, like on Busy One Radio. I dare you to be different. It's Devine. See this? This a new jumper I got, y'all. But for some reason, my
Janet
girls
Janet Jackson.
wanna like they
Control.
wanna come out, and I'm not understanding like what's going on.
She's
But,
damn
Woo! You got to be more careful. So yeah, I'm trying to find our disclaimer here, so that we won't get in no trouble. Let's see. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? What's up, y'all? What's been going on?
What's happening?
What's happening in the world? Hey, did y'all see what's up with this those guys that beat up the white men
Oh, here we go.
and they swimming across the river and what happened?
It won't happen again.
It was like this.
It won't happen again.
No, let me tell you what the most important part of the whole video is this. This is the part that all African Americans are neglected to talk about, right? When that man was on that boat, or everybody was on the boat, they was watching that man in trouble, right?
Right.
In fact, there was only one man who could get in the water and swim and help them out. It wasn't
got
like
there
one.
fast.
No, we not talking about him right now.
They
We
would've
talking-
left their hair
Now look at this. Once the boat parked, he was 20 and 30 dude. Look at his shirt off, ready. Now that's what y'all need to be discussing.
Let me ask y'all
African Americans, y'all, you gonna let it slide too?
Did we not-
They don't know how to swim.
That's what I was gonna say.
Y'all just gonna let it slide though.
They didn't go to private school.
Not even private school. I mean, they fools, they doing. Can y'all swim?
I can swim.
Oh, see, you swim for real. Okay. We paid you.
Oh, he went to public school.
See now.
And he
Now I swim for survival
what's the
purposes.
thing
I'm
with
not
public
going to
school?
I
learn.
know that's what Trent
I
came
play
with.
swim. I never learned how to swim, so I don't do water.
See, I don't know what happened.
You would've left him over there?
So you had to wait for them to park.
No, I would have to wait till they stop.
That's the problem in our community, okay? Now I live in Glen Meadows. They wouldn't let African Americans swim in that pool. So it's a reason I couldn't
I used to
swim.
swim in that pool.
In Glen Meadows? See, I lived there from like up to about 77. Up to 77, the African Americans went in that pool.
Oh,
That was
wow.
way after that.
They filled that pool in with cement last time I rode past. I was like,
They didn't want y'all in there.
Late night swimming in there.
oh, see now, there was some foolishness going on in Glen Meadows since I moved away. Clearly, okay.
They went to Woodward. I went to Woodward.
Oh, that's one of those schools I was going to talk about earlier.
Oh, what were you gonna say? What were you gonna
Y'all
say?
were petty, you know, I'm not gonna fool with y'all. I'm gonna sit back and watch.
What were you gonna say?
No, I mean, somebody from Woodward stole my brother's bike. I'll never forget it. We was like in 5th grade. My daddy bought him a nice little Santa Fe, 12 speed, okay?
There wasn't nobody from a certain neighborhood.
Hey, we putting that charge on Woodward, okay? It was on Woodward's facilities, okay? Got me on punishment. I ain't even get my bike stolen, okay? So me and Woodward, they gonna get along no more, bro. I hate to say it, bro. I'm
Wow.
glad they got
So-
into school and all, but you know.
So your brother's bike got stolen.
by probably Woodward student. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. He was probably like 6th, 7th grade.
Huh.
First bike, brand new.
Brand new.
Yeah. They probably in the Bond Hill. They probably Bond Hill. Yeah, probably live around the corner from like Just Cooking. You know, that's
And what y'all
Hey,
living
my bike never got stolen.
Where was
See,
y'all
I'm
living
just
at?
saying at the
Where was
time.
y'all
I'm
living
just
at?
saying.
Where was y'all living at?
Certain people's bikes never got
But
stolen.
they-
I'm just
They
saying.
was stealing from 6th graders. Okay, I can see it. They was put a whip road student who had a nice
Yeah.
suit. You know what I'm saying?
I was on the other side. I took a few bikes.
See, that's what I'm talking about. These folks as soon as I turned themselves in. Okay, I didn't got a charge. I ain't put no charge.
You had to be hood
I remember Renee Douglas
in
told
order
me,
to
man.
not get
Take
your
the
bike
out.
stolen, right?
Oh, man, that's bad right there.
Yeah, cause you know I brought my granddaughter. She's 10 now, and we live in a predominantly
Non-African American.
non-African American
Okay.
community,
Yeah.
and so we had some of us move behind us this past summer,
Some cousins.
some cousins,
Okay.
and so
Ain't wrong with
the
that.
cousins came up and for some reason they took my granddaughter's bike.
The
And
babies took the bike.
and-
Not cousins, them cousins.
the
The kids.
cousins.
Oh.
And so the bike never came back. So I knocked on the door. I said, "Hey, did y'all see a purple bike?"
Oh, trying to be nice.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
a purple bike that don't belong over here. They said, "Oh no, we ain't seen that bike."
Mm-hmm.
We ain't seen the bike yet.
So you just gonna blame the black people? I'm against this. I'm
They
against this.
came,
Look, y'all was
But
together
they
in the boat
It's
10
in the
minutes
garage,
ago.
it's done got spray paint.
they came over and got her bike. They wanted to borrow her bike.
Oh, they borrowed the bike.
They borrowed her
Y'all
bike.
borrowing bikes now?
They borrowed her bike.
You can't. Let me take a deep breath.
They borrowed her
Can we
bike.
move to the next topic? Because at this point in time, I didn't
Well-
know y'all was blending that bike. Yeah.
First of all,
That's what y'all doing.
I'm sorry. Okay. First of all, I'm looking at her like she's really a thickum. And I'm saying,
Oh, you sizing her up?
Yeah.
Oh.
How did
Over the
you-
bike?
how
Over
did
the
you
bike?
how did you let somebody get your bike, but you are trying to fight your 13-year-old sister?
Who you talking about? The 10-year-old?
Yeah.
No, we can't talk about this no more. Cause
We got to put it.
You confused?
yeah. Who was thick?
My 10-year-old is thick. She's
Oh, you
built
saying
like a brick house.
you saying you ain't got no business getting your bike stolen.
Right.
Nobody should have took it.
That ain't
Now
got
when
nothing to
you
do with
fighting
the
your
wolf. That ain't got nothing to
13-year-old
do with the wolf state of mind. She ain't used to seeing these type of people.
See that? I'm like, y'all, we got to get it
Wolf
together.
gonna move to your neighborhood now. They done came up now. You gotta go and get ready for the bulldogs.
So we gotta move.
They got they got money now. Okay.
Hey, man, that's some neighborhood,
She let African American.
I don't know, they might have got a certificate or something, because, I don't know.
I'm just hyping her up, y'all. I don't really feel this way. This is her.
But
So what
anyway-
school did you go to, my man?
I can't even tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I can't even talk about
He's
it.
a Princeton, he's a Princeton.
I went to
Princeton
Florida. I probably went to Forest Park. It's been changed to Wynn Woods now. So I had to go ahead and turn my back on them since Wynn Woods. They
Okay,
the football team.
Did you go to Princeton?
No.
The brother went to Princeton.
No, we went to Forest Park.
Okay, y'all went to Forest Park.
And then it became Wynn Woods. And it got kind of rough now. Like, hey.
It was already.
Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that. When I went to Forest Park, everybody, like, they had riding lawnmowers and like Raj drove. I couldn't believe it. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay. And then there's too many of them. We overtook it. You know what I'm saying? It
So-
took us a little while, but we got him. Okay.
Let's go back to the guy who the only one guy that swam across to help the man over here.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we know how to swim?
Black people don't like water for some reason.
We don't
In
want to get our
different
hair
ways.
wet, right?
Women don't like to get their hair wet.
Okay. And what's men's excuse?
Men, what's
I mean, I can
y'all
swim.
excuse?
I was at the pool every day.
He can swim.
Ooh, in real life,
I just never wanted to swim.
You never wanted to swim.
You never went to the beach?
Oh yeah, I go to the beach.
Just put your feet in the water?
Yeah, put my feet in the water and just relax. If I want to get took away, I don't know.
So
I don't go out too far, you know what I mean? I don't go out too far.
what about you,
Playing
Trey?
on camera.
well, for me, I just didn't have opportunity. I mean, the only time I got to go to the swimming pool
Don't know.
is when we snuck into people's apartment, like in Forest Park apartments. We would sneak in, and that's not enough time to learn how to swim. Like that brother who knew how to swim, I don't know what type of lessons he went to. Clearly, somebody committed to him. You know what I'm saying? And taught him how to swim. I learned how to swim because I was tired of getting pushed. Okay? I said, y'all know. So what I do is I would jump in the water about 3 feet away from the wall, and I swim to the wall. And I jump in, I swim 4 feet away from the wall. And then, I swim for survival. I'm not doing no stroke.
I went to
Okay.
camp to learn how to swim.
See, they have facilities, Kim. They had infrastructure in their life.
Yeah.
My mama wasn't about to pay those $35 for me to learn how to swim.
I paid that for my kids, yeah, but I didn't get a dime paid for me.
How you learn?
I mean, I just learned. Nope. I went to the boys' club too, but I learned in Brotha Inc pool, but I swam in both pools. But I never got pushed to no pool, and I ain't never get my bike stolen.
See, that's what I'm talking about. With these bulldogs.
These
Yeah.
bulldogs.
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 Yeah.
They
Now, I
this
did get
this
over
the
my
hood.
swimming problem though, and I even got scuba diving certified. So I'm not scuba diving certified, but I'm
Scuba
You
diving.
got me beat.
Wait a minute. Who's
I ain't going
scuba
out
diving?
there with no
Who's
shorts.
scuba diving?
You missed him when you missed the point here. Now, I went on so many vacations and I saw y'all doing this snorkeling stuff, right? And you get out there snorkeling after you had a couple cocktails. That's dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Very
You get tired,
dangerous.
you this and that. But when them people was underwater scuba diving, I said, I gotta do that. So it was like 150. I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to them. Man, I gave that one. That was the best experience ever.
150?
But every time you go do it, it's like $200 to really, really do it. And they said once you get certified, it only costs $75. I said, well, how much is certification? So long story short, I got certified. So now I can go anywhere and scuba dive. And that's one thing I would tell African Americans. If you can go scuba diving, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we got some guests here today. Check it out. Even though the only one man went over to save the guy, I think it was just kind of successful. It was crazy. That was some crazy stuff.
Yeah, they can't swim.
And did y'all hear who was that? What was the rapper name that got his charges? No, he got sentenced for messing with, was it Nicki Minaj or which one of them? One of the singers.
Tory.
Oh yeah, Tory Lane. Tory Lane. He got sentenced to how many years?
10 years.
10 years.
He
He shot her in the toe, right?
shooting the pinky toe of
Oh, shot her in the toe.
Wait, oh, he shot.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay, so Megan Thee Stallion. So her pinky toe.
See how they got that pinky toe?
Wait a minute. Okay, so Megan Thee Stallion don't have a pinky toe on?
No.
I'm not saying that, but she got shot.
Wait a minute. But if you can build a butt, you can build a toe.
Listen.
Now, you can build a butt, you can build a toe. So if she don't get her toe back, I think she gonna get her toe back. But back in the day, what was that movie? Harlem Nights. When Martin Lawrence shot Ruby D in the feet with the toe. He didn't get no time.
Y'all killing me right there.
He
Okay,
didn't
y'all saying that's not a charge.
He didn't get no charge.
And you basing it off on Harlem Nights.
Yeah, Harlem Nights. But they gave Tory Lane 10 years
A damn.
for a pinky toe.
Listen.
What y'all think? Y'all,
You act like you
fair?
justifying this man shooting that woman in the toe. You can't accidentally shoot somebody.
Okay, well, first of all, he said he loved her. He loved her, right?
He loved. I'm not going there. I'm protesting
so-
this conversation right now.
We big against gun violence, so hey.
Right. We're against gun violence.
The vice
Especially-
Maybe it went off by mistake. Which I think.
No, you cannot have a pistol and accidentally shoot somebody in the foot and come back and say, I'm sorry.
Oh, you can't?
And all the foolishness and all the crazy gangsters I've been around, I ain't never seen somebody accidentally shoot somebody in the foot who had a pistol in their hand before. I just ain't never seen it. So for that boy to shoot that woman in the foot, he was doing too much.
So
Ain't that what y'all say? Y'all doing too much?
He might have an album come out pretty
Why
soon.
you
though.
here?
Yes. You know they do that.
I'm about to breathe real hard.
So y'all check this out. We have in the studio Tre Benet. Tre Benet is a very good friend of mine. We've been friends for over probably 20 years. Tre was the first person I knew that sold lace wigs. I kid you not. And what year was that?
It was at least 16 years ago.
16 years
It
ago.
was when wigs were not cool. Wigs were worn by grandmothers, bank robbers.
It's true though. Yeah.
So now wigs are cool, right? It's a thing. So
Ruined my life.
Jamie Foxx wear lace wigs.
See, why do we expose these people? Okay? Why can't we talk about people who talk about their lace wigs? Okay.
Who talk about it?
Yeah. See, that's the thing about it though. See, when
Beyonce was one of the first people I've
when
seen
when
with
I
lace
first
wigs.
got into wigs, that was one of the things where you wanted to hide that you had a wig on. Nobody was gonna let what's the guy's name? The one we talk about women all the time. They got the baby by Sierra. Future,
Oh.
Future.
Yeah.
Future should not be talking about lace wigs in his lyrics, okay? Mick Jagger's not talking about lace wigs, okay?
Oh, Future talk about lace wigs?
Yeah, he
How
got
dare you.
several hits when he talks about lace wigs.
How dare
So the problem is that
Just-
people of color must be discussing this business too often. Just like you just threw Jamie Foxx in there.
Well, I'm sorry,
Nobody shouldn't have Jamie Foxx
Jamie,
had lace
I'm
wigs on.
sorry, Jamie, but you know, you do have a lace wig.
See, that's
I didn't
not-
know you
Because
had
it's
that.
like-
You was okay when I told you.
me, so I didn't know.
Is she
I
hating?
know.
How many times have y'all know that she's been hating today? Her hate level. You know what? You approach.
I love Jamie Foxx and
But-
his hairline.
But
It's been thrown under the bus.
Okay, that was too sad.
But,
y'all not safe, bro.
It ain't
You know
real.
Jamie. You know
Right.
she gonna get one of us.
okay, Trent,
Okay.
couple years
Now me,
ago,
I wore lace wig myself, and y'all let me
and you
have
had a
it.
curly one, right?
Yeah, women
He
were
had
very
a
nice to
Jerry
me when I
curl.
wore it. It wasn't Jerry curl. I was like Rick Fox.
colors.
Oh.
Colors biracial, okay?
Yeah,
I was out these
Lady
streets though, okay?
Let's say part Indian.
Listen, women was nice to me.
Okay, so
I'm going to say that.
but he not only had a lace hair wig,
What year was this?
but he had a lace. He had a lace beard.
Oh, my beard was cold. My beard was cold now. Don't tell
You
me.
could not see
You have a
nothing.
picture of this?
His shit was to the feet.
You thought me to see this.
Yeah, I wanna
Lace
see that.
top and
Just
the
think
beard
of
stuff.
other movies, y'all. They don't have real mustaches and beards that's all straight. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Come on now.
most of the beard work that I did was like with plays. Like when you see people that have wizard beards on this and that,
Mhm.
that's the same beard you can wear in the streets for real. You just don't need to be 16 inches, you know? But beards kept me really busy for about 3 or 4 years. I mean, just with the plays alone.
Right.
So the fact that, I mean, some of the beards y'all be saying they be out of control because they didn't want to spend $1,500 on that beard. But they spent $700 more on that beard. You didn't know that when they did. I
And-
got
and
away
what's
with my beard was real weak for a lot of years.
What's the average? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
Then we had the fake eyebrows. Remember? The lace fake eyebrows. You could put them on with the glue.
mhm. Those are very popular.
Listen, it's nothing that you cannot buy.
We know who to call for Halloween.
Yes, yes.
No, this is
One of my most
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
upper class white men, they commit to their wig for Halloween. They will give you
If you can buy your
$800
BBL, buy your flat stomach, you can buy your hair. And wigs ain't cheap. The wigs cost $300, $400, $500, $600. Your beard was $700. How much was the eyelashes? Not the lashes, but the eyebrows.
Well, I don't like to talk about that because I have a lot of people who still actively get those today. But
Okay.
they're not $50, but they're depending on what you want to do. You know.
You can buy whatever you want. You can be whoever you want. You know what I'm saying? It's very
But now
interesting.
you gotta look at this stuff. Now, majority of my clients are hair loss people or people going through chemo and things like that. Or upper class white men. I tell people in a minute, African American women think they take care of their hair. Nothing compared to upper class white men. When upper class white
Is
men,
that true?
one thing about power is they want you to be tall. They want you to have a full head of hair. And that just doesn't naturally happen to 52-year-old upper class middle men, white men. So what they'll do is they'll go and get that supplemental hair and it makes you just seem more like that Hollywood person. Like me, when I had lace wig on, people treated me differently.
Oh.
I could not believe it. I said, are y'all for real?
Did you get first class treatment?
Listen, I got treated premiumly. Now, I didn't wear that wig in Cincinnati. I had to drink me 2 Long Island and I went to Columbus.
Oh.
I went to Columbus.
Oh, okay.
And then, I had no
He was a whole different person.
Yeah, that's why I became Tre Benet, because they was like, you like Eric Benet. I said, I don't really know who Eric Benet. I heard 2 songs, so they just went in and said, okay, your name is Tre Benet. And I went with it.
And you got the premium treatment.
But I got so many. Later on, we'll give you 2 stories about the Tre Benet's treatment. But I will tell the person that says, if you have hair loss, if you're experiencing like really, really hair issues, call your insurance company. Make them tell you no. Say, I'm experiencing hair loss. Will you reimburse me towards my hair loss solutions? And they might tell you $5,000 a year. They might tell you $50. They might tell you nothing. But
Trey,
make them tell you no.
I think the majority of the people is not suffering from hair loss. They just want to be different.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They
Want to be fast.
oh
Yeah.
don't call me fast. That's
Just-
not.
Okay.
I've been wearing wigs for over 20 years.
Long.
And I told Trey when I put my first one on, I said, I would never wear my hair again. Never.
And you was,
And my hair is down here.
Yeah.
But
You was a real light skinned actor.
You
when
could
first
just-
met, bro. I remember you.
when you could just be, I have about 20 of them. I could be whoever I want to any day. And I just go and pull it out and put it on. And it's just fabulous.
I can't
And it's
take it.
flawless.
I can't take it.
So, you know, hey.
And I will say this: one thing, when everybody was getting quick weaves and sew-ins, and a quick weave might be $60, and a sew-in might have been $150. You were getting $500 wigs back then, so it wasn't like you just now committed to start getting nice hair. So I will say, in my time in Cincinnati, I got to meet probably 75-80% of the people who really buy premium hair, and I'm still confused on why people love premium hair so much.
Mhm.
But I will say this though, when I listen to people who actually bought the good stuff, and I listen to people who didn't buy the good stuff, at the end of the day, I think they would prefer to go ahead and wait 2 weeks and get the good stuff, you know. But that doesn't work in the African American community, because if that would be the case, look at the beauty supply store. The beauty supply store is going to try to buy everything for $6.99 and sell it for $27, and just hope you come back and get it every 3 weeks.
Mhm.
And it works.
Yeah, because if
It works.
you buy something for $27,
You gonna come back?
you gotta come back in 3 weeks. But you put some money in it, you may not have to come back for 3-4 months. You want to just switch up and be different, you know.
Months?
But yeah.
Like, oh, the little angel numbers I heard.
Months would be kind of long. I don't know, but you know.
So we also
Parents might
have
not stop, they said.
Miss Nikki here, Miss Nikki Sheffield. As I said, she was one of the models. She's one of the Devine models. She also made me the promo that we just heard, and she was live. Did y'all hear? She was like Mike Jones, Mike Jones. She did it. So where did you all come up with this creativity? I mean, it was just off the hook.
We came up with it from
You. Oh.
the song is about you and what you bring to the community, including the radio station, all the businesses that you have your hands in outside of here, and all of that. I mean, not all of it, but a lot of it is put into the song. So
Aw.
we just talking about you, Lady Lux.
Thank you. I really appreciate
You made it easy for you.
it. Yeah. Appreciate it. So later on we're gonna have Nicole. She gonna get up and she gonna model for us and show us what she got on today, y'all. And this is from Devine Lux. You see that? So we got some another couple brothers down here on the end.
What's up?
These my brothers, y'all.
Oh,
My
God.
brothers. They from Brothers Inc. Tell us about Brothers Inc.
Brothers Inc. is a nonprofit organization based just to bring peace, love, unity to the community. We all about positive energy and giving back to those who need the most. And from our real life experience and mentoring at-risk youth, and just bringing positive energy to the community. We just can't stress it enough because there's so much negative energy out nowadays, and we just don't want no part of it anymore.
That's right. So even though Trent, they might have stole a bike.
They
They
changed.
changed.
I'm shocked.
They are giving back to the community.
And we just gave away 50 bikes.
Yeah,
We
we
just
got
gave away a bunch of bikes. You could have got one back, Trent, man.
So y'all have something very important coming up this weekend. What is that?
You tell us later.
All right, we got our first introductory Brothers Inc. social mixer where we're just gonna let everybody know what we're about, what our mission is, what we got going on. We got 2 different clothing lines, Brothers Inc. and our Love in the House brand. And we got some special things in store
At the party.
at the party.
So we're the party.
The party is at
8100
Burkhart Street,
Burkhart Street,
Willow Creek Clubhouse. And they're- and
4
those
o'clock to
condominiums.
3:07.
Okay. So what time does the party start?
7 p.m. to 12, free food.
Free food.
Oh.
Free food. Yeah, we're gonna feed you.
Okay. So
If you gonna drink, you got to bring your own bottle.
you don't buy.
Yeah, I got plenty of water for you.
Okay. So is the pool?
The pool is open.
Pool will be open.
Ooh.
Bring
But
your
It's
swimsuits.
supposed to be
One
thunderstorm.
Is it for real?
That's pretty on it though.
No. Who's gonna bring the folks out? What day is this again?
Saturday.
Oh, okay.
This Saturday, man. Come on out.
So you
Saturday,
could wear
7 to 12.
bikinis.
Nice.
Right?
I mean, you can absolutely.
You can
Absolutely,
wear.
especially wearing the water.
You can
In
wear
the water.
Spanx.
Not to the event though.
Oh, you can go to
Well,
the
you
beach in your bikini.
When is kids
All
related?
kids gonna be
No
there.
No,
kids
it's
are
not
gonna be there,
kids.
but the money's going back to the children.
Oh, how much
Oh,
is
okay.
it?
Oh,
How
so
much
they
is
really
it?
like the pool.
Well, my mama's gonna be there.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know about the bikinis, but hey, you can change it. They got nice changing facilities where
Okay.
you can change it to
Okay.
hop in the pool.
And how much is the party?
We're asking for $5 donations or whatever you like to give, and we're also collecting school supplies for our 2 school supply drives the next day, one in Winter Terrace and one in Mount Auburn.
Okay,
That information is on our Brothers Inc. page.
okay. It's tell them how to spell brothers.
BROTHASINC.
Okay, and what kind of things have you all been doing so far?
Well, what got us probably sitting here with you was our first annual Kids Fest. That did it. That wasn't the first thing we did, but that's what took it to another level. We donated to homeless shelters. We donated about $25,000 to $10,000 worth of clothing and household supplies to the Bethany House. And the Bethany House houses 43 homeless families, women and children.
Which is located in Bond Hill on Reading Road.
We donated to the Catholic Worker House, and what that is people who get out of prison don't have anywhere to go, and they don't have clothes. One of our brothers, his uncle ran that place for years, and that was something that he wanted to do, give back to them. So that was our second big giveaway, and then what got us here today is that Kids Fest. When we gave away them bike strip, you could have got it. And we had big toy chests, you could have got it all.
And we also had Christmas in July.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, we just fed the elderly.
Yeah, we fed the elderly.
We
That
were
was
honored
so
to feel that.
Wow.
That was
So you all
Thank you,
are
Lionel Frazier, for that.
doing a
Big
lot.
shouts out.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot.
Yeah.
And you're also visiting churches. So
Yes.
you're trying to get the churches on the same page too. Okay.
Absolutely.
So in this organization, it's not just a black organization, right? It's open to all
Open to
men,
all.
women.
Women, men, all we ask is, women can't be members, but
Oh, we can't be
we
members.
consider you
Okay,
part of
I'm a member.
us.
Part of Brothers Inc.
Ah,
You
shit!
honorary.
I'm a member.
Honorary.
Where my shirt at?
We just got to bring it. You'll get it Saturday. If you come to the party,
You
we'll
can't
have one Saturday.
You can't vote. You come to me.
Shirts
Well, that's-
will be on sale at the party for $30.
$30.
Yep.
Okay, so
And that's in collaboration with our boy Triple OG brand
okay.
out of Atlanta. He's doing big things. You got CeeLo Green, Kevin Garnett, Teddy Riley wearing their stuff, and he's helping the Brothers Inc.
That's what's up. How many brothers is it?
26.
26 so far.
26 brothers. Women. You talking about men not doing nothing. You want to see some new faces. Brothers Inc. It's 26 brothers that's out in the community doing something. Get y'all butt on down there. What time? 7 to 12 on
7 to 12.
Saturday at the Willow Creek.
Willow Creek Clubhouse.
Love in the house.
Love in the house. Tell me about love in the house.
Love in the house. It started in Bond Hill from a guy named Cleve we grew up with. You know, he always used to say, you know, love in the house, everything. We just took that to another level. And we took it and inspired it with Brothers Inc. and used it as part of our
Catchphrase.
catchphrase, love in the house, which we always show everybody love and we give back love and that's what we're about.
That's
Brothers
what's up.
Inc. just give love in the house. That's what we stand for.
I'm so proud of y'all.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Appreciate that.
We do have part 2 of our discussion that's coming up because a lot of your members was ex-drug dealers, done prison time,
Been shot. Doing the shooting. Robbing banks.
taking bites.
Taking bites.
Taking bites.
Hey, we put the
That's
fifth
what
on
I
that.
did, okay. Okay, if I get a little minor there.
We got some good people here and they are giving back. And it is,
Yes.
We about to sit at the table with some big people too. We just had our first little meeting with the sheriff.
Which is
We was
ongoing
under
every 2 weeks.
the Justice Center. Most of us, well, not me, but most of them have been on top of the Justice Center. We were at a conference room under the Justice Center
wow.
with the Hamilton County Sheriff.
And how often does that happen? How many of you all was it?
About 15 of us.
I would say it was about 15 to 16 brothers,
Yeah.
members.
They had to get extra
So
chairs
that-
To
for
show
us.
that
our
had to
faith,
be-
we filled the place up.
That had to be a different experience for them.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, it
Oh,
was.
definitely.
Yes.
But we made an impact. They're emailing me every day.
We made
I
a
got a
major
Zoom
impact.
meeting with them tomorrow. It's a precursor to our big meeting that we're gonna have. The sheriff sees this vision of creating a mega anti-violence group centered around Brothers Inc. With some,
Okay, so you said the
other
sheriff's, what
other
about,
organizations
what
that's
about
already been
Cincinnati
established.
Police?
Cincinnati Police, we're doing the Peace Flag Football Bowl on August the 20th in collaboration with them.
Okay.
So yeah, we're trying to meet the chief.
Yeah,
We're
we
also
also
going
have
to sit
going
down with some judges about why these guys are getting out after they've been caught with guns multiple times. That guy who killed that 9-year-old girl had already been caught with a gun twice.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Why was that? So,
What was it?
that's probably for another show, but
Yeah.
we're gonna try to change some laws.
So we have an event coming up August the 26th. It's called Put Down the Guns, and it's gonna be at the Cali Bar. It's a day
Come out
party
and check it
from
out.
5 to 8. And we're also gonna have the Devine models there. Brothas Inc. gonna be there. We have a couple of rappers. We even got a guy by the name of DJ 7. Have you heard of him?
Mm-mm.
DJ 7 has a song called "Put Down the Guns."
All right.
And how much of a coincidence is that? You know what I'm saying? But we invite all and any to come celebrate. It's free. Come on out and just, collaborate with us. Join the Brothas Inc. Even though we can't vote. Ladies, I want y'all to get in there and join. And we're going to have on them shirts, girls, and represent.
Represent
Yes.
your brother.
So,
Appreciate it. Love
we're
it.
gonna take some time out and we're gonna show what Miss Nicole has on from Devine. Nuts.
Last
Shake
year,
it,
showtime.
mama. Shake it, mama. Let me see what we gonna put on.
Fresh out of the Devine Looks Boutique, honey.
Fresh out.
Okay.
I gotta come over there.
Okay. So y'all know I'm old. I'm really old school. So let me see what I'm put on here. Oh yeah.
You know, drug dealer music earlier. I felt like I should start doing for real.
I was on what?
You motivated me. Oh, by the way.
See you. So she is wearing a skirt that it's like a army fatigue, but it has blue in it. And this skirt has been selling really good for this summer. There we go.
There you go.
Now you can see her whole body. Nicole, how long have you been modeling? So Nicole came and she was very shy. And now look at her. Come on, show us your wild girl. Oh, wait.
This is my favorite skirt. I lost some weight with that lipo in the jar.
Yes, definitely. That's
So
it.
it's a little big. Before it was big, real stuff.
I love it. I love it. It looks really, really comfortable. So I'm gonna show you my jumper. So this drink the booze. So still for $50. I had this Stephanie made. And yeah. Thank you. So you will see more of us on the 26th. Is y'all still there?
We might call you for Halloween for real, but we need a brother discount. Man.
Hey, you gonna be looking real, okay? You gonna win the contest.
All right. Thank y'all.
See y'all, Brothers Inc. So y'all don't forget, we need to come up a little more. Don't forget to come out Saturday to Willow Creek, 7 to 12. It's only $5, y'all. And make sure you bring some school supplies. How's that?
Perfect.
Okay. So our next topic, y'all, is we want to talk about one of my products, which is that Nicole also talked about, is the lipo in a jar. This lipo in a jar has really made a difference in people's lives. As Nicole says, she has lost weight from it. I have lost my stomach. All you do is wrap yourself. You put it on twice a day, once in the morning, and then wrap at the end of the day. And you will see results. And we have this young man over here who is slightly over 50, right? Slightly over 50. But y'all won't believe what he got. Now, it wasn't just the lipo in the jar. He did some other stuff. So he's going to tell us about his experience with lipo in the jar and his CMOS.
Well, I decided I wanted to get in shape and not just look like I was in shape. I think if anybody had known me, I've always been kind of lean and slightly muscular, this and that.
But you used to drink beer.
Yeah, I drink beer every day. No offense, but I'm drinking beer every day, and I'm going to eat at least like 5 Snickers before I go to bed every night. I'm eating 5 Snickers. I guarantee you, no offense, but. And then with COVID and stuff like that, I got a little bit heavier, and I started kind of lifting some weights and stuff like that. I got to like 250 pounds. And when I tell you, people were really nice to me. Everybody like a Rick Ross, Tre Benet. You know what I'm saying? So I just noticed that.
Rick Ross, Tre Benet.
Right. I was heavy. I wasn't overweight, but I was just that. I wasn't a lean dude anymore. I was a dude who just had weight on, you know? Okay. So, but you think about it, at 255 pounds, I was just a hair away from 300, you know? If she would let me get a discount to Papa Do's, I might be 300 pounds, okay? Wow. So, I decided, well, I'm going to try to lose some weight. So, once I started to lose weight and I started working out, I started listening to all those people that I call the Erica Badu or the trio of people that were telling me about the same things that were supposed to help me. And everybody kept saying, try some CMOS, try some CMOS, try some CMOS. And I said, man, I'm not messing with CMOS. So I tried some sea moss, and I just couldn't believe how good I felt like within like 5 days of taking it. I mean,
So sea moss isn't very tasteful.
no.
So tell us how you were able to take it. Because it's very, very difficult. I put it in a shake and it wasn't so hard.
Mhm.
But
See, but that's extending it.
When I have the non-flavored sea moss, I put it in my coffee, put it in my rice, put it in your grits.
you put your coffee?
Yeah, the non-flavored, the one that has no flavor. You get no added nothing, just plain.
The gel, the sea moss
Yeah,
gel.
the gel. Just
Okay.
put it in. You put it in everything, and you won't taste it.
So
Okay.
like the sea moss that you gave was just unflavored. But when I look at that, I just thought to myself, I'm going to extend my time that I got food with the sea moss. Let me just go ahead and toss it in my tongue just like a peel and try to get it over with. But it's more so the texture because it doesn't really have a flavor to it. But it's just the texture. It's kind of like, if you like applesauce, you won't have a problem with it. But if you don't like applesauce, sea moss is going to be very strange to you. But when I looked at myself, when I stopped taking sea moss for 5 days versus when I took sea moss for 10 consecutive days, I couldn't believe, you know how people be like, I feel good every day? I couldn't believe it. I really felt good every day.
Did it increase your energy?
Well, from what I understand, first of all, I just wait and say I just felt better. So I asked my doctor, I said, why am I feeling better? And she said a couple things. She said, you probably didn't eat well-rounded diets. She said with sea moss, it's probably going to give you a lot of vitamins that you weren't getting before. So us as African Americans, you got to think about it. After my weight loss, I've realized that it's just built into our culture. Like when you think about when we sit down and eat, our parents say, finish your plate. You probably gave us 4 servings of macaroni and cheese, but I got to finish these 4 servings of macaroni and cheese before I get up. And you always thought of, if you're too small, you're like, hey, you need to put some meat on your bones. Everything about the African American culture when it comes to food is horrible. So like, for example, now when me and my son, people used to look at us on Facebook and they say, hey, Tre and the son is it, the such and such. So now when we go out to eat and we get a big boy or a Whopper, we split it in half.
Do you really?
If we gonna ruin ourselves
Wow.
and eat out, why get a whole Whopper? You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough that you're doing it already. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough that you put this on your kids. Think about how many kids ate them 99-cent double cheeseburgers.
Yes.
I couldn't believe it's 99 cents myself. I started eating them. My son, one reason why he's so tall is because of 99-cent cheeseburgers and them steroids. But it was a great deal when I was just walking around, you know what I'm saying, before I started hanging out with y'all tree huggers. You know, incense, people smell like incense. So what I found is like sea moss was like a real thing that really worked. You know what I'm saying? If you believe, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I didn't believe about nothing. My first sea moss was given to me, and like I said, I took it after 5 days. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it improved every aspect of just getting along in life. But like I said though, I didn't eat that great. So if you eat 20 square meals a day and you read and you got a truly balanced diet, you might see some improvements. You might not see improvements to the level that I saw. Now, after that, I noticed that when I continued taking sea moss, I noticed that like I just didn't have bad days. And the doctor was saying, well, it kind of helped with your blood flow. Because I know one lady who buys sea moss, when she takes it, her sugar goes down. She doesn't have to take as much insulin.
Oh, wow.
So she like, for me, I'd never heard that before. You follow me? So when I started, they say, well, your blood flow can get better. So they were saying basically because your blood flow is better to your brain felt better. So were you really doing better? Don't know. But your brain felt better. You felt better. You know, like when you walk outside and it's sunny outside, you just feel good.
Mhm.
The blood flow to your brain, get more oxygen to your brain, you just feel better.
It helps with high blood pressure as well.
Okay, didn't know about that one.
It does, yes, indeed.
And like for me, I only go off of what I see. If I don't, you know, when people be saying, especially if you smell like incense, you know what I'm saying, and you like, but hug the tree, I'm not listening to that you say it. Okay, but if you at the gym and you look like it worked for you,
Yes.
then I'm gonna trust it. So now that's another thing. I decided I want to start doing cardio. And the furthest I could run is from here to the car. I couldn't get on the treadmill and run foot. So I started doing a few things. I started like taking sea moss, and I started to every other day I would eat like a person that I imagine this whole food person. What would a person from Whole Food eat? And I don't think they would eat these turtles, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they would eat this brownie sundae from UDF, you know what I'm saying? So every other day, I ate like a whole food person. I bought some spinach, okay? I've never bought spinach in my life. I didn't know what it looked like, okay? I bought this spinach and cut up some chicken and put in it. And I eat that every other day. And the next thing I know, I lost weight every other day. So I didn't make any drastic change. I just started slowly but surely changing. Then when I would talk to people at the gym, I was like, well, what's important? If I want to look like you, what I need to do? And they said protein. Don't worry about all this, don't worry about protein. So I noticed everything you look at now, they had protein on it. You know, how much protein? I never cared about protein before. So what I started doing is I started replacing when I would go to Steak and Shake or when I might go to, I don't know, when you all go out to eat. Instead of doing it, just say it's not worth it. Just say it ain't worth it and don't do it and find something else to replace it with. So for me, it was eating spinach with chicken cut, you know. And then next thing I know, I just kept doing that same thing over and over. And when I did go out to eat, and I said, Bump it, I'm going to get me a Whopper. I don't care what you say. So instead of getting a Whopper with cheese, I'll get no cheese.
Mm-hmm.
So if you did that 10 times a month, you saved almost 5,000 calories. You lost a pound by not getting cheese.
Yeah.
But us as African Americans, we want to eat. We getting everything. We want to give me the cheese. Yes, we're getting it all, and that's the worst thing you can do.
Because now, have you tried the Impossible Burgers?
Yes, my son hyped me out. I was so happy about this. Now, if you're going to eat, you should enjoy yourself. The only thing that I eat that I don't enjoy is I eat beans. I never eaten beans voluntarily in my life, right? But when they said I eat protein, I went and found out. I just went to the grocery store and I looked at every bean to see which bean had the most protein in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a black bean and a Momoya bean. And one of them had 13 grams of protein, the other one had 10.
Wow.
Everything else that like us as African Americans we might eat, it had 7 grams. So you mean to tell me I got to eat twice as many Great Northern beans to get the same amount of grains as this Momoya? I don't even know who Momoya is. I bought them, okay? So every time I get hungry, I eat some Momoya beans and black beans. So instead of like binging, you know, after I take my medicine at night, I might say, oh, I gotta get me something to eat, you know what I'm saying? So instead of eating 7 Snickers, I eat my Momoya beans. And that works out like 4 out of 5 times. Now, 1 out of 5 times, I'm just gonna be like a gremlin. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm literally gonna eat like, if I got a thing of Oreos, I will literally eat the whole thing of Oreos.
I don't believe you.
Yes, you should. I become a
I don't
gremlin.
believe you.
Okay. So I tell people this. When I started to get in really good shape though, I started to see like, man, I could really like be in like TV shape if I can just find extra edge. So I found that I look good, but I didn't look good till like I was on TV. So I needed that extra little edge. And then that's when I heard about you and your life on the jar, right? So I said, well, I could cheat a little bit. I mean, girls buying lashes. You know what I'm saying? They get brown. Right. I said I could probably go ahead and cheat with this a little bit. And it's amazing that the difference that my stomach looked between, 6 pounds. So when I lost those 6 pounds and used that, I was able to look at, I had people that like wanted me to help promote their supplements, you know what I'm saying? Buy that just a little extra. Now, it didn't take me from looking like I was 3 months pregnant to this,
Right.
But it took me from looking like good, like the dude who's in shape, to the dude who look like he on TV,
Okay, well, we got to see this TV look. I'm sorry. Who don't y'all want to see the
They
TV
want to
look?
see proof, man.
In order for us to see it, because I now sell sea moss, and of course the lipo in the jar. But y'all not gonna believe me unless Trey show us this
Well,
TV look.
I'm not about to go ahead and do what y'all want me to do, but here I'll show you a Facebook. So this is my most recent. Let's see how good that one will show. Now, I tell a person this: the most difficult part is the part that's under your chest.
Wow. That's amazing.
Now,
I can't believe that's you.
see, this is wrong.
You have to
This is
prove.
wrong.
You got to prove it.
See, this is the way African Americans treat you. They always say, "Now you can look at my phone. It's a phone that just came out."
Is that him?
I can't tell.
I
See,
can't
this is wrong.
tell.
Now I'm gonna show y'all Rick Ross track.
Wow.
Okay? Now this is me at 255, 260 pounds.
I can see the difference. That's a big difference.
Wow.
That's a drastic
Now, if you look under my stomach or under my chest, you can see that I had abs, but my abs weren't nowhere near
Defined.
where it would have become.
And you're saying they're still like that.
Yes. Now, with that being said,
Don't y'all want to see?
now I will say this: I would tell people if you're going on vacation and you want to like first get started and you want to feel like you're cheating a little bit, this is the best cheat code ever.
It
Okay,
definitely is.
it's the best cheat code ever. Now I tell a person this: it's not going to replace a little work though. You follow me? But a little work and the product, you're good to go. So like, for example, me, if I'm going to the pool party, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and use this one for about a week in advance before I go. Now, am I gonna do it every week? No, I'm probably not gonna do it every week because some days I know I'm just gonna be lazy. Plus, I'll be honest with you, no African Americans are nice to me right now for losing weight. Everybody wants Rick Ross straight back. So this picture that y'all say y'all like that picture, but when you see me in person, they be like, "You're so small now." That's what everybody says to me.
You're
Nope.
so small.
They're so small now. But you think about going from 255 pounds to 195 pounds, that was a whole lot of weight for a person who wouldn't have anyway.
I want to see it for real.
This is inappropriate. This is inappropriate. Okay?
It's inappropriate.
Now, I tell you what, now,
We
I will
only
say this,
have
I go to way,
50,000 listeners and viewers, so
I go to way too many pool parties. I will say that. And I notice that right now, when I go to the pool parties, right, I see a lot of dudes who are in good shape, right? So gonna find out, because I ain't been a member of this fraternity, they look for ways to go outside and take their shirt off. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you look for places to go take your shirt off. I didn't
you
know.
do?
No, well, you do it. You in shape.
Why
You're supposed to find every place you can go and be
Show
shirtless.
it off.
Because
Okay.
you don't get to do it that often.
Right.
Women find a reason to have their booty out all the time. Y'all use Halloween. Halloween is
Halloween is a big one.
that's appropriate. ain't it?
What?
Halloween is a big. Come on.
You had your booty out?
Not me per
So,
se, but
right.
no, wait a minute.
You got to have this before Halloween.
You see these costumes.
Yeah,
I haven't seen.
they legalize holism. That's not ism. It's legalized.
Oh.
It's legalized in Halloween.
It's a trend.
Oh, okay.
Halloween, it is.
Over the last
Not
7
a
8
trend
years.
I follow, but
Wow.
it's a-
I haven't participated in Halloween in a while, so.
Look, like your outfit showing the oviolas is okay on Halloween, okay? you just know something you better for me to laugh. I'm gonna let you know, but you get that week though. You got that. Sound like her. You know what I'm saying? Because she could have went to private school. She could have went to private school. I like her. Okay. But anyway, I believe that it's important, like, for you to like see some progress. And like for me, when I started working out, I didn't expect anything. So the fact that it took 6 months before I really saw a change, I was okay with that. But the average person will be like, oh, I want to lose some weight. It's typically because I'm going to Miami in 6 weeks. You're not going to really do enough that's going to change your life in 6 weeks.
Right.
Okay. Next thing is, I hate to say it, you got to go to some places where people are really working out. When I go to Planet Fitness, I see some people who might go get some Tootsie Rolls, who might be on the phone, might be talking to this and that, right?
Yeah, because they have Tootsie Rolls at the place.
Yeah, I used to eat them all the time. I said, my membership was $9. I'm gonna eat $10 for Tootsie Rolls. I was an African American, okay? I said, I vote my money. Yeah. And they were just laying out there.
Then on Fridays they have pizza party.
I had the $9 membership. I don't know. You gotta go to the back to
You
get
got a
that.
pizza party.
Yeah,
The weight loss.
So, but when I went to LA Fitness, I think I was LA Fitness. I couldn't believe these people was really working out. I mean, they was out there making. I'm in there looking like somebody's uncle. I said, I can't be the worst here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be the best, but I can't be the worst. But at Planet Fitness, I was a champ. I'm walking through like they playing Quam. You know what I'm saying? They playing I'm Future when I walk through.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
when I walk through.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I couldn't think of it was. Okay. So y'all have got to leave Planet Fitness. And the bonnets is out of control too. When I go to Planet Fitness, I see so many bonnets. Now, do you think bonnets are okay at the gym?
No, I don't.
No, but I did order some bonnets. Because
Are you
they are
encouraging them to be used at the gym?
I know, I think they
They
should
had
wear
time.
for bed.
That's it.
But no.
Come here,
Not at the
grocery
gym.
store, not at the gym, not to sit at the
See,
pool.
I see a lot of bonnets at the gym, at Planet Fitness.
Oh,
I don't see it over there with the
LA
colonizer
Fitness.
friendly gym, okay? Where the colonizers didn't still overtaking it, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm okay to say colonizer. I mean, you look kind of sensitive when I
no,
say it.
hey, the
You
views
said-
and opinions is that of the guest and not the busy one. Remember that? Because I could have my disclaimer, but listen, you gotta make
Right.
it clear.
So, but anyways, I was saying before, I just think that y'all have accepted to come in there with the bottom. Now, I don't know how difficult it is to come in there. You know what I'm saying? If you had what you call like a press and curl, something like that, then you might not be able to come in here and just act up, okay? Like, for example, me, before the weave hits, right? And I remember my girlfriend used to always say, hey, I'm going to get my hair done on Thursday. She got her hair done on Thursday because she knew she wasn't going to work out on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. she was gonna start working out again on Monday.
Right.
Because in her mind, her hair was more important clearly than her fitness, okay?
Right.
And she
Well,
wasn't about to
well,
mess up her hair. Now,
well,
I never
sweater
saw
hair,
her
right.
with I saw her with maybe like a scarf 3 or 4 times, okay, that I can recall. But I don't think she ever went about it, okay? So now, with that being said, we wouldn't have the moral slid here, okay? See, y'all been listening to City Girls, and these people have influenced y'all to think that you can come outside with a bonnet on and go to the store just because your butt is a little inflamed.
Oh.
I listen to India Ari and Erykah Badu, and they don't
See?
motivate that type of thing.
See, she might smell like incense stuff. She might, based off her playlist, she might smell like some incense stuff, but she's not gonna wear a bonnet probably. She might have that whatchamacallit. What Erykah Badu be wearing, you know what I'm saying? It might be something different, okay?
It's
She
a
might-
wrap.
I don't put combats on my head.
Oh, you don't go that
No,
hard?
I don't even do nothing.
Oh, so she ain't that hard. She like a watered down. You know what I'm saying? Erykah Badu. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got rocks on her fingers and stuff like that. You know, they have rocks on them.
Yeah.
That's something new. I don't know nothing about it.
Endless crystals.
Yeah. I understand. Okay. Okay.
It's not my opinion. It's their opinion. You know what I'm saying?
But-
I am against bonnets at the gym. I don't get it.
I'm glad.
Hey,
Well, we
wait,
bonded.
wait,
Okay.
wait. Let me tell you this.
Okay.
I've seen people come to the grocery store in pajamas and slippers. Have you not?
Okay. Now, what bothers you more, a bonnet or pajamas?
Pajamas.
Bonnet probably bothered me more.
Okay. See.
Come on, pajamas at the Kroger's.
Now hold on. Now hold on. Now, if the pajama is covering everything, right? But it's just the fact that it's a pajama. That's the part that's giving you. The fact that they got some pajamas on.
Yeah.
But physically, it covered everything else that Adidas sweatsuit would have covered.
I mean,
But now,
no, because the booty part was out.
no, that's just a booty problem y'all have now.
The booty
okay?
part was out.
Y'all look for every opportunity to go ahead and expose the booty. I mean, come on, Miss Oviola really talking the other day. She really gonna do us like this today. I like how you get weak though. I like how she can't say it when she like. So, but anyway, this is the problem. Y'all have slid what's accepted. Okay, so now, like for example, let's just look at this one for example. If a person walked in with some house shoes on, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got a problem with it, right? Because you got some house shoes on. You probably had some other shoes, okay?
You definitely probably have.
But if you come in with full-fledged pajamas on, right? You was basically just kind of being lazy, okay? But your clothes, you still covered appropriately, this and that, right? But when you come in with a bonnet on, you just embarrassing the whole race, okay? The whole race is being put at risk. Now, what is the most embarrassing thing that a colonizer woman would do to embarrass the colonizer race? See, it's hard to think of one. Are the vanilla squirrels more?
They might have a little more cleavage showing. Oh, yeah.
Is Miss Oviola talking about that right now?
Yes.
Today, this is the wrong day for her to do this, right?
not.
Let her know that this is not the day.
So you trying to say the vanilla squirrels, the only thing they doing right now is showing a little extra
No,
cleavage?
because they have the BBLs too.
See,
I've
but-
even seen the Chinese girls, they got BBLs too.
Can I talk about this for 30 seconds?
For real.
Go ahead.
Now, clearly, I'm slow. I rode a short yellow bus because I didn't know vanilla squirrels were getting BBLs,
Yes,
right?
they are.
But when I was at Crunch Fitness, I have never seen so many incredible vanilla squirrels with the most incredible booties ever in my life. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it was to the point where I had to talk to somebody. I'm like, are you seeing what I'm seeing, right? I mean, it was unfair, okay? And then come to find out a year later, 2 of the vanilla squirrels, top rankings, supposedly went under the knife.
Yes, they.
So that was like finding out a white woman had a weave like they have. Now, how come we didn't know this? How come we know that Yolanda had a BBL, but we didn't know that Chelsea did? I didn't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. Chelsea had one because Chelsea had the money.
Chelsea had better doctors.
Chelsea didn't wait for income tax. Chelsea just took her paycheck and went on.
Or how about
Her
Chelsea
BBL.
didn't go too far with it? It made me want to believe it because
It
she
looked
be over that
natural.
squat rack every time when I come in there. Chelsea over there.
Chelsea had
Okay?
a BBL.
Worried about and doing the thrust hips. You know what I'm saying? When she get the
No,
one bell and
no,
me thrusting the hips. I'm like, I don't know what this is just inappropriate. You know what I'm saying?
I've been away from the gym for a long time, but I come back to the gym and everybody doing this thrusting. You know what I'm saying? It's strange to me. You know what I'm saying? And Chelsea always doing it. Okay, so
Chelsea
Cliff
was always doing it.
always do it.
You like it?
I'm a fan of this.
Okay.
Now, I want to see the bonnet wearers move to this as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all seeing a lot of colonizers doing this move. And all the colonizers get a little bit swollen in the back. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But if you all Crunch Fitness in Oakland, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I was at LA Fitness in Oakley first, right?
And you moved over to Crunch.
Moved over to Crunch. And because Crunch cost $9.99. I was like, that sounds like Planet Fitness.
Yes.
I feel like I'm gonna see some bonnet wearers over there. And the dude who told me, right, was a barber, right? And I never forget, now LA Fitness is a nice gym. I mean, it'd be Ferraris, it'd be Bentleys in the driveway. I mean, because Oakley is a very nice little neighborhood. Well, anyway, the dude who told me that, bro, you know, we moved to Crunch. I said, what? Now, let's do some rewind on him. He evidently was a barber, right? He used to bring his blades and everything to cut people. He was cutting hair in the bathroom at LA Fitness.
Stop it. Stop it. No, you are kidding.
That's why I remember him, because he was. I've never seen nobody do no recreation center stuff like that ever in my life. Okay, this man was cutting hair. Now, with that being said, they say you got to come to Crunch. I went to Crunch, and I'm not gonna lie to you. To use the word that one of the young people said, it was a oasis. Okay,
A whole
it was a oasis. I have never seen. That's what the word the young man told me. Okay. Yes. And I have not been back to LA Fitness since. Okay. I have been over with Crunch. Now it's only like 4 African American women to come through. I'll be happy when I see them too. I'll be like, yes, she's here. Okay. She's here. Okay. But it ain't many. Now it's about 75, 80 vanilla squirrels who like, I'm talking about tip top notch in best shape ever now. I'm starting to wonder how many went under the knife. Everybody's vulnerable now. Okay.
Everybody cannot tell. And all I gotta do is come and get a lipo in the jar for $15.
That's it.
I don't get it.
That's it.
Listen, when I want to do
It's some sea moss, $30.
like that, I'm going to the pool party, that the adult pool party down at what you call it, Ziegler, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
With the brothers.
Downtown. Ziegler or whatever. The pool downtown. Where
Oh,
you see
okay.
the hood now it's colonized.
Oh, okay.
Ziegler or something like
On
that.
Main Street?
I think you said it right the first time.
See why she take my
Ziegler.
time? Yeah, that's it. So
Okay.
anyway, they got adult swim. Now, they need to get some of that before that. About 2 weeks before, just go with sea moss and go with the light on the jar. And then you go down and act like your album came out.
Yeah, and I do want to say that this also works on the dimples in the legs, because I've seen a lot of that
Okay, go ahead.
this summer.
Y'all let that go. Y'all ignore that.
I said, wait a minute.
I don't know why you talking about.
You can't have a flat stomach and then the dents all there. The thighs.
Well, my thing is this though.
So
It's
get
more
used to-
acceptable to have a stomach now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all letting it slide a little bit, okay?
Really?
We can't overstress on a couple rolls, okay?
Yeah, baby.
Now, with that being said, now when y'all go
I
too
don't know.
far, that's too far. So that's what I'm saying. Go ahead, try to cut back a little bit, get some of your cheap stuff. And then we gotta live what we got here. Cause y'all not willing to give it up right now. Y'all still going to Chick-fil-A. I didn't realize Chick-fil-A was so good either. Now I see why y'all going there. Okay? Chick-fil-A is not helping y'all.
That bread.
See what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
You talking about see?
The bread. Get you some sea moss to supplement that in
Some lipo in the jar.
life on the jar. And you'll be okay. It might take a little bit more time, but
Now that is one thing too. I tell people it will take some time. Like me,
it takes some time.
it took me probably 10 months to lose 60 pounds. Now I could have did it faster, but I wasn't trying to do it. I just happened to be losing weight, and it happened to be falling off 3 or 4 pounds a week sometimes, and then other days like they would have brownie Sundays on sale, and I wouldn't lose weight that week. Okay.
Oh, we are over time. Oh, sorry. Okay, so y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to the Lady DevineShow. You know, we went over a little bit. This was very intense, and we didn't get a chance to actually see Trent's abs. But maybe next time he will come and he will show us his abs, so we can really believe that this lipo in the jar and the sea moss works. So I do also want to tell y'all that Busy One Radio will be moving by September 1st. We'll be down at the Don School at 608 McMillan on the 3rd floor. So very big shout out to Ramon Davenport for having Busy One Entertainment, Busy One Radio, having us. I can't wait to the move. I'm like, yeah, we got a whole floor to run around and act crazy. Inappropriate. I could have about 200 people on my show. How about that?
How about that?
And we're going to have an ab show, and then we're going to do a booty show.
And people at the OVO Loud show.
You funny, but not that funny. So thank y'all anyway for tuning in. See y'all next week. I love y'all.
Bye, guys.
Be safe. Be safe.